recently converted. Notice I'm laughing. It's because it's supposed to be a warning. But that sounded more like reminiscing to me. You know, the guy I kissed her full on the lips while she stuck her tongue in my ear. Rubbed my hand across the smooth skin of her face, down the nape of her neck, all the way down to her full, heaving breast. But I was filled with Satan. And in my hands, what I filled. I think the choir needs a 5-minute break. We have a lot of weird religions in this country, don't we? Jehovah's Witnesses, to me, is the weirdest. Because they have this weird thing. They actually exclude their own people from getting into heaven. Do you know that? They believe there's only a set number of seats in heaven, 144,000. And more than 1 million Jehovah's Witnesses have already died. So I see very little point in trying religion at this time. Well, I think the reason they do this is to make sure that there will be Jehovah's Witnesses in hell. Because hell just wouldn't be hell without them, would it? It's Saturday morning in hell. Oh, man. Can't even sleeping in hell. Hell sucks. Yeah. Oh, man. By the way, do I look gay? Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Anyway. Well, guys, we worry about that sometimes. You know, we're like, honey, is your shirt making you look like a sissy? Well, no, but that bra's got to go, dear. But I don't understand what people have against gays. I had somebody tell me, we're afraid you're going to recruit our children. The gays, we're looking for a few good men. Because guys, and I'm talking to the straight guys here, a lot of us are uptight about gay men. And I figured out why. We're afraid you're going to show us how stupid we look trying to pick up women. Because you never realize how bogus your approach really is. Well, someone else tries it out back on you. Let me explain. I went to a gay bar, just for this joke. And this guy's checking me out. I was like, so, you a model? Yeah, I'm the Michelin model, but I only worked for Pillsbury in my earlier days. I think we can all agree I'm a little too fat to be a model, all right? I tried to lose weight, but I tried all those stupid advice that, to sell on TV. Dream away, you see that one? Lose weight while you sleep. Just makes you dream you're jogging. And slim fast. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight. And this is more than a 7-day project. Plus, I just procrastinate and save it all for the last minute anyway, 7th day. That's funny. But right now, I'm actually on Richard Simmons' Dealing Me Up. Yeah, for those of you who don't have cable TV, what this involves is they send you a deck of cards with pictures of food on it. And when you eat what's on one of the cards, you put it to the right side of this wallet thing. And when all the cards are on the right side of the wallet, you're done eating for the day. Like, I'm not going to reshuffle. Give me a break. Plus, I ordered 2 decks of cards, got some pie cards printed up. I'm sticking out on this thing, man. It's like playing blackjack. Hit me. What am I going to do, go bust? 2 pot roast, you're over, sorry. Now, you see that video Richard Simmons is trying to push? Sweat to the oldies, yeah. Basically an exercise video featuring fat people doing aerobics. But I give him a lot of credit, because he doesn't try to hide what it is. He comes right in your television set and says, aren't you tired of all those lookalike exercise videos with gorgeous women in tight clothing? No! He's thinking, one muscle's going to get some exercise. Come on. I got the thickest wrist in town, man. I don't want to brag, but I'm surprised I can wear a watch. This is my real laugh, by the way, I'm not making it up, right? It's actually very embarrassing because my whole family laughs like that. We go out for dinner, it's like flipper, party of 6. Stop laughing at that, that's not that funny. We actually, asked about weed, but I refer to myself as weed because I am that huge. I actually have lost about 15 pounds recently. And it actually had nothing to do with the diet, so don't apply. It was purely accidental. It was a byproduct of a political boycott that I'm participating like I'm boycotting Domino's Pizza. I don't know if anyone else has heard about this boycott, but they contributed $100,000 to Operation Rescue, that anti-abortion group. And I should have known Domino's was anti-abortion. Because one time I tried to cancel a pizza. He said, sorry, once you've got one in the oven, that's it. See, I think the question is when does it become a pizza? Is it the point of insertion? Or is it when it comes out of the box? So I have a lot of weird political views like that. For instance, you're going to like this one. I'm pro-gun, but I'm anti-NRA. Because they put out the worst statistics of any group, man. They say last year more people were killed in swimming pools than with handguns. So what? If pools are so dangerous, why aren't people robbing banks with them? Give me all your money or we're taking it too. Get my watch real quick. Officer, it was kidney shaped. It was a kid peeing in the shallow end. What choice did I have? Another point of view, I didn't even know it was rigged until this summer. I think adult Americans should be able to buy whatever record albums they want wherever they want in the country. But you can't. As nasty as they want to be by two live crews declared legally obscene in Broward County, Florida. Now, if something be legally obscene, it has to violate the community standards of an area. Broward County. That's Fort Lauderdale, Florida. What sexually explicit material could possibly violate the community standards of Fort Lauderdale, Florida? Have you ever been to Fort Lauderdale? No? Let me tell you, for $10 you go to any strip joint down there for $10 small dollars. 10. What? Couch this. This guy already knows what I'm talking about before I talk about it. I like this guy. He's right. For $10, the stripper of your choice, not the club's choice, is what you find deemed most delicious, will come on top of your cocktail table. Slowly remove each and every article of her clothing. Grind her pelvis into your face, as long as she's not dancing in a two-ride crew, because that would be obscene. Fort Lauderdale is home of R&R Donuts. Someone back me up if you're right on this place. It's the world's only 24-hour topless donut shop. Yeah. Well, you can get sexual titillation around the clock without missing a meal, and that appeals to me. What happens if you got excited? You don't got to take care of business. Like, excuse me. Hey, where are you going? Time to make the donuts. No making up donuts anymore. There's too many bad jokes there. Anyway, boy. I think so. I feel about this environmental thing that's going on. Do you think these people are going to go overboard sometimes? You think about it? Stop the thing. Yes, you can buy cans of tuna now that say, dolphin safe. So what? How do you think the tunas feel about this? Never mind about us, man. We're part of the environment too. Should have saved the dolphins, but you know why? You know why we save dolphins? We say, well, they're smarter than tunas. Right? That's one of the reasons, right? They're smarter. They still get caught in the same nets, just like the stupid tunas. You know, if tunas had their own TV series in the 60s, this would all be different. It's Toonie, the tuna. They actually tried tunas first, but they couldn't make that noise. Noise, they couldn't do that. You know, Toonie, the tuna. I just think that's fun. It's tuna. Quick, Toonie! Johnny's drowning! You guys remember Flipper? Did you ever get to see it? Yes, no, yeah. See, it's a big part of my youth. I mean, how smart can dolphins be, man? Think about it. They actually have to go out of their own environment in order to breathe. They actually have to go out of the water in order to breathe. That'd be like if we had to go like through the ozone layers in order to. Well, like I was saying, Bob. I'm going to make this into a bit. It may not be today, but it's going to be a bit real soon, man. Oh, boy. Where to go from here? Let's find out how we stand politically. That's fair, don't you think? And be proud of this, because you should be. By applause, how many Republicans we got tonight? Republicans? Democrats? Communists? The Republicans are going, ain't that the same thing? All right, let's start off with drug testing. What's he going to talk about? We're not going to do it right. That's fair. Like, we forgot our fake view. Well, thanks to drug testing, to cheat, you can actually purchase somebody else's urine. God bless America. And now because you can cheap, they have this new cycle now, because now it's somebody's full-time job to stand there and watch people pee into the cup. Who'd ever think that being restroom monitor in grade school was on-the-job training? Somebody's doing that 40 hours a week. Somebody's getting dental for doing that, okay? You just stand there going, good steady stream, Bill. Nice job, right? Did you get a uniform for that job? The yellow jumpsuit? Goggles? Little ID card? Bee watcher? That way you can go door to door. Bee watcher. Sometimes they call it voluntary drug testing. When does that happen? When you show up for work, you want to pee in a cup? Oh, no, I'm doped up. How about next Tuesday? See, we're losing the war on drugs to lacks credibility. Face it, you turn on MTV, you see Rock against drugs. It's like me against cheesecake. I'm not like that. Oh, this is your brain. These are drugs. This is your brain on drugs. No, that's a frying pan. Those are eggs. You're the one that's messed up. I realize it's a metaphor, okay? But how effective can it be to have an anti-drug commercial? You gotta be high to understand. Oh, wow, this is my brain's on drugs. Check it out, man. Hey, my cerebral's over easy. Stop them. Some of the rules don't make any sense to me right now. We have some law enforcement guys here. Tell me if I'm right, but I'm not sure if I'm asking you right specifically. But tell me, according to the Supreme Court now, is the 14th Amendment, without a warrant, the police can't search your household garbage, right? Right, okay. So they can search your yard wherever they want, pretty much. Throwing up eating hefty bags, that's all they're doing. They're not going to do drugs, because a lot of the tests aren't accurate. There's only like 5 states in the United States that license the test. And if you're in a state that doesn't license the test and you eat oregano, you can test positive for marijuana. Foods high in potassium, like bananas and citrus fruit, could test you positive for a heroin. So if you got a test coming up Monday morning, use that knowledge to your advantage. Invite the biggest asshole from work over for dinner Sunday night. Give him a big plate of Italian food, little fruit cup, he's out of there, man. He'll be staring at you going, how come you guys are just having toast? That's our last deal meal card. I think we're testing the wrong people. George Bush wants to test teachers every day. I think it's stupid. But we pay teachers, they can barely afford his six-pack. I say test the president. He's got the most important job, right? Test the president, put on the news every night right after the weather. Today's weather, mostly sunny, bushy yarn, partly cloudy. That's interesting. There are a lot of senators and mayors, Republicans and Democrats alike, think that we should legalize marijuana and tax it. How many people think we should legalize marijuana? Okay, how many people think we should not legalize marijuana? Okay? And I guess the rest of you wait to see what the world will have to say on this one, huh? I don't think there's good arguments on both sides of the issue. I mean, if they legalize marijuana, it might change society too much too fast. Can you imagine being in a restaurant, winding down from a nice fancy meal, waiter comes up and says, after dinner toke, sir? Perhaps now you'd like to see the dessert tray. On the other hand, if people who smoke cigarettes switched over to marijuana, that would improve the environment. Because it'd be less litter. I've never heard of a marijuana pup. Some people search for their roaches like their contact lenses, man. It's on somewhere on your scatter. I can get shagged. What idiot I am, man. And I'm not trying to be ignorant here. I mean, there are some very serious ramifications because of drug use in this country. AIDS is still being spread mostly now through intravenous drug use. And I think we can all agree 2 ways to get AIDS, right? Blood, sex, that's it. Now, nurses and doctors deal with blood every day. They can prick themselves with a used needle. They're scared. I think they have a right to be. A big plumbing organization actually came out and said because of AIDS, plumbing is going to cost us more money now. Because they're going to have to buy rubber gloves when they clean septic tanks. What are they doing now? Only with their bare hands? And you guys just figured out, just get shit off the side for me, man. My tools, what do you think? Jerry Falwell actually came out and said nobody with AIDS should work in restaurants in case they bleed into your food. Where does this guy go out to eat, man? I like the hemo burger and the Reese's fries. If you squeeze your finger, I'll give you a big tip, man. What is that? So I never thought the religious, because this is very tough for them to handle. Because it involves sex and it involves compassion. And sometimes it's hard for them to mix. Last summer, the Catholic Church came with a big gap. They said in the bishop's letter that Catholics can now use condoms to protect themselves from AIDS, as long as they don't use them for birth control. Anybody figured out when I'll draw me a map, right? Was this a new product? New with the Catholic condom. Keeps AIDS out. Let's sperm in. Well, that'd be a bad thing to take right. That's reality, man. There's actually a company that's come up with a new condom called the Magnum condom. Has anyone else heard about this? If you are, please back me up, because no one's going to believe it. All right, yeah. It's a regular condom, except it's bigger. That's right. It's extra large. That is a brilliant marketing idea. Because knowingly, what guy would buy any other brand? You guys show up at the drugstore? It's like the regular or the extra large. I'll take that Magnum one, of course. And a box of rubber bands with that. I don't have to worry much about AIDS and that kind of stuff anymore. I'm married. Married students here? Anyone married folks? Yeah? How long have you been married? 3 years? How's it going? Oh, that's good. Do you have kids? Do you have kids? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, sure. Oh, no, nice. Boy or girl? Yeah. Kids are fun, aren't they? Yeah, we had our first date about 4 months ago. It's so much fun. You know, guys, we think, well, they're 10 or 12 having fun with football. You take care of them then, you know. But it's actually a lot of fun. I don't know. Did you try for a while, or did you just, I mean, not like, yeah. No? See, we had a real tough time. We were like, first, the problem was I travel a lot. My timing going on, you know. I mean, she's ovulating in New York, I'm jerking off in Toledo, you know. But we tried artificial insemination even, start saving up the jar. And it didn't work out because I put the refrigerator right next to the tapioca. Gave first put 10-pound pudding pie. And her parents do not care for the dessert we serve. Even Cool Whip won't fix that up, so really don't try it. Now, did you get on our mailing list when you had a kid? Yeah. Did you get on any mailing list for colleges at all? No, we actually got on college mailings. And maybe it's a big thing in the Northeast now. But a lot of colleges have programs where you actually pay tuition now for a kid, and he's guaranteed to get into that school when he's old enough. I think that's a trap, don't you? What happens if I buy him to go to Harvard and he can't spell SAT? What happens if I undershoot him? He's like, gee, Dad, thanks for having faith in me. So, hey, maybe someday you'll drive the big rigs. What do you have for your son? I don't know. Very weird having a kid. It's fun. Makes me miss being a kid. I had fun when I was a kid, man. I was a fat kid growing up. Now laughing with me on this one, all right? You know what the worst holiday for a fat kid is? Halloween, yeah. You gotta go to your neighbor's house? Then you try to guess who you are? They know who you are. They try to pretend like they don't know. They're like, who could this be? Look, Mrs. Blanchard, an only 10-year-old on the block dressed as a couch. Well, it's tough for a fat kid to find a costume, all right? It can't be a skeleton. Looks like scoliosis or something. And I can't be a superhero because I look like a superhero retired. Yeah, please be Spider-Man. The webs won't hold me anymore. Your parents ever bump candy off you after Halloween? Yeah, does that piss you off? I can see you out there crying the pavement, baby. How come they never check the crummy candy for razor blades? It's like, well, nothing that Milky Way. Hey, this is a scam. Check the Smarties now. Now, you don't have to sorry for now as an adult. I feel sorry for the popcorn ball lady. You know the woman in your neighborhood make popcorn balls every year? Because now that I've grown up, I realize the love she put into that. I picture her planning a month ahead of time, making them kernel by kernel. Little blue cellophane for the boy doll, little pink cellophane for the girl doll. And we'd always get into a popcorn ball. Screw it. And she'd always wonder why the neighborhood dog was in her front yard the day after Halloween. That's the same woman who was a dead mother for Cub Scouts. When did we trash her house, man? Her insurance guy, like, you're a dead mother, I can't give you homeowners. There's no way. Any former Cub Scouts here? Yeah? Be proud. We're Cubbies, man. We're a bogus organization. You're supposed to teach you truth and loyalty and honor, and all it teaches you is how much your parents will lie for you in order to not look bad to your neighbors. Because in order to get your badges, your wolf badge and your bear badge, all you have to do is complete the activities in the Cub Scout handbook. And the only proof they had that you did any of this stuff was your parents signed the bottom of the page. And there was stuff in there no 10-year-old kid could ever do. Like fixed transmission? Oh yeah, I might do that in summer camp. Oh yeah. Very bad. Not like Danny Quayle, man. Sorry about that. I'm those of you who look up to Dan. No new tax. Anyway, I probably deserved what I got when I was a kid, because I was a real jerk. I'd always be sitting with my friends in school, we'd start laughing. The teacher would stop class and blame me every time. All right, Mr. Irwin, what's so funny? If it's so funny, why don't you share it with the entire class? We'll all have a good laugh. My balls itch. We don't have a good laugh. The teacher never really appreciated it very much. I was always trying to prove the teachers wrong, even in first grade. The teacher says you have to raise your hand to go to the bathroom. But no, you don't. What? There's so many stupid rules for kids in school. Think about it. Rules for the fire drill: walk, don't run. But then I get burned, then panic. Walk single file, fine. The fire can follow you right down the hallway. Or form a human wick. That's a good idea. Last one out, please close the windows. You can watch the torch up from outside. Where's Billy? Oh, we almost got that last window. And teachers have the weirdest rule. Teachers have to bring their grade books with them. I gotta get my burn. Thank you, gonna fail. I kind of always thought that the best part about growing up is that you're allowed to look up to people. Because that takes some of the pressure off of being a kid. They're coming to get us, quick! And I tried to look up to my dad, but I couldn't. Because he made this really weird noise when he'd get out of the shower in the morning. He'd be like, yeah, Dad, I want to be just like you someday. So the guy I looked up to most when I was growing up was my high school football coach. team bitching on it behind my back. I know what you're saying. Got a lot of guys bitching about the fact that the old coach doesn't do calisthenics with the team. Who's the reason for it? That reason is that it's important for your coach to be fat. Fat people make decisions better than skinny people. Let me explain. Skinny people always wonder, geez, is Vita cold, starve fever, starve cold, Vita fever? And you screw it, let's eat. Well, that's all it takes. I think all this team needs is a little incentive. I got some incentive for you. I got it straight from the school board that if we win today, next year homecoming won't be an away game. The painting that floats off the bus right there. There's only one way we're gonna win! I'll tell you how, thanks for that enthusiasm right along. You gotta start playing with some pride! Pride, Coach. P-R-I-D. You'll be proud of the way the pig and dream. I remember back when I was a fighting chameleon. Back when football was a man's game. We didn't have any limping helmets or shoulder pads. We didn't even have a ball. We just yelled out and ran at each other. Going for our cups. Back then we knew how to win. You know how to spell it? I'll tell you how, thanks for asking. Start with the W! This is for wussies. We play like wussies out there. It goes an I! I! This is for intercourse. We're screwed. This comes in. This is for nuts. Nothing else works. Cranberry nuts. We almost got a cup. We're a pretty good team. A couple top problems with this team. Watch too much TV. TV lies to you. Lied to me today. Told me the best part of waking up is Folgers in my cup. Really, those crystals crash. Watch out, right? I was the best part of waking up is that boner in my crease anyway. And slacks is guaranteed to work by 8 a.m. Bitch, you don't get up till noon. Tip hotel maids extra for that every time, man. You know, get this life ball thing where a little dog tag around your neck, and that ball, and I can't get up that one, right? It gives you the impression when you push that button, you're actually calling medical personnel, right? Well, you're not. You're calling their switchboard full of minimum wage guys. Like, oh, I'm having chest pain. I'm having cheese Danish. Call back in 10 minutes, right? Sometimes, if you look into the commercial close enough, you get the real story. Anco transmission. They advertise that 50% of the people that come to Anco never need a new transmission. They never say don't give them one. They say they don't need one. They just spray painted blue and put it right back in there. I don't know, but I'm making a pretty good team. And we're going to win this game today, right, team? This is we're going to win. Got a little pre-victory bonus. This is Dairy Queen's closed. And I can't give you all A's in driver's ed. was center. That's how close we were. Center. Right there all the time. Or a steel velvet towel. 7 around 2, wrapped by 1. So we decided to go run a trick play. It's a play that Air Force used effectively last year against Notre Dame. What it is, you know this play? All right, what it is, back me up then, because no one else remembers it. They used it with a guard, we used it with a center. What it is, it's a center-eligible running play. What happens is the center snaps the ball to the quarterback. And I put the ball on the ground. It's now technically a fumble. The center picks it up, runs around left end for a touchdown to your right. It comes time to run the play. I'm ready. Plus is ready. I get the ball, I put it right on the ground. He snaps it up. He goes right around left end and he runs right into a cross. Another reason I always wear your cup. Except for us, maybe. It was the other team's mascot. Fighting brownies. When he ran to the Girl Scout, he broke his good freaking cup. He broke his nuts. So you can break his nuts if you want his cup too high. That's worse. Okay, that's easy. All right. So we take him to the hospital. The doctor says we can rebuild him. We can make him bigger, he's going. Make him stronger, he's going. Make him faster, he's going. So they give him bionic balls. Like the most useful bionic I ever ran. I'm going to fight hard with that. Stop or I'll men for you. Stop or I'll shoot. Bring us up as we go now. Last time, he late. All right. So, he makes it back in time for the last play of the game, which is good. Made somebody bionic at this point. We're down by 4 points. We need a touchdown to win. Either a touchdown or a really, really good field goal. So we move over to wide receiver, being bionic and all. And we send him along on a Hail Mary pass. Thing is, they blitz.